What is going on, everyone? I got a new one for you guys today. It's been a hot minute. Let me explain to you guys why that has happened. So I've had this part sitting here in my garage for a while now, but some of y'all know I am a teacher and I do coach soccer, and soccer season started and it's just been crazy. But we got rained out this week and didn't have any games. Because of that, I was able to have some free time to finally work on the car. So today we've got, you guys have probably seen this before because a lot of people have made videos of these, and now I'm trying them on and I'm gonna let you guys know the real deal. Are they worth it or are they not worth it? And we got Brake Caliper Covers, right? This was supposed to be super easy. From my understanding is you put these guys over the caliper, and then it's got like a little locking mechanism and they lock into place, right? Right off the bat, before we even start with anything, I do want to mention some stuff that we're going to be needing, and that is going to be this. If you don't already have some of these, I just bought these, by the way, so they're still in the package. If you don't already have some of these, I will leave the link down below. I got these from Amazon, but they're going to be your little rubber stoppers. And this is so that you can be able to lift the car without damaging it. All right, so there's going to be a little area where this goes into the car, and then you put the jack in the bottom and you start lifting up, right? So make sure you get some of those if you plan on installing these yourself at home, because you will need that in order to be able to lift the car up. Now, one of the things that I like about these EVBase product hubcap wheels is how easy they are to put on and to take off. So let me show you all that right here. So I already have these off right now, and they are dirty. The cars, it's been raining like crazy, so it's been kind of hectic. But I already got those off, and unlike the original ones, they come off really easy. Just a couple of clips right here in the back, and then boom, they're off, right? So let's put that right there. All right, so another thing that you guys are gonna need, if you don't already have it, is going to be an impact drill. I'm using a 13/16, and then of course your calipers. So, and a jack, right? I'm gonna get the jack right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and start lifting from the front, and we're gonna take off the front wheel first and work from there. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, everyone, so that's gonna be the little hole that's underneath, and then the little rubber stopper goes in there. Let me try to add it with my other hand. It's a little hard to record. There you go. And as you guys can see, that's where it's at. And it kind of looks like that when it's underneath. All right, just like so. And then I'll bring this guy in here. Cool. Now, you'll also notice right here that the wheel is slightly coming off from the floor. That's pretty much all you need. You need to be able to like have some spin to it. Nothing too crazy. And then again, as I mentioned, everyone, these are super easy to pop off. And they're out. And then now I need to work on this tire right here. All right, so ideally when you're working with something like this, you want to make sure that you do put a jack in the bottom, but this seems like a really quick job, so I'm not gonna go ahead and put them. Where are they? I have them up here, these little guys, like a jack like this one. And then that allows you so that you just kind of have that extraness of knowing that the car's not going anywhere, right? But in my case, I'm not gonna put that because I'm not actually gonna be going underneath the car. So I'm not really running any crazy risks like that. All right, everyone, so I'm not gonna lie. The instructions on EVBase are terrible don't even go to their website to figure out how to put this. It's gonna confuse you. I did find another YouTuber that had instructions. Shout out to him. Let me check his name out real quick. It's the Fit IT guy. The Fit IT guy. Shout outs to you, man. You made sense of this thing. All right, so pretty much we have these little guys, right? These little guys are gonna go in like this, and they kind of clip on right there. You want to have these slightly pre-installed. There's 2 of them, slightly pre-installed, not too tight, but just good enough that you can kind of put them in here. Let's see if we can get in there, right? So just tight enough that you can put them in there. These guys are a little bit of a pain. The ones that go right here and the other one that goes right here. So the reason why those are a little bit of a pain is because you have these little guys, right? And you put it in like this. So let me show you. And I'm gonna show you on the other side too, just so you guys can see, but I want y'all to kind of get an idea. These go in like this right here, and you push it in. But then as you're putting it in, you have to put the screw on here and start tightening it so that it can hook up just the way you guys see right there. Right? There's both. They're hooked up. So now this guy ain't moving or going anywhere. It's pretty stuck there, right? All right, so this one's gonna go right here with the little rubber knob on top. It's like a fuel line. I forget what it's supposed to be, but that one's gonna go right here. Oh look, Brembo brakes. Nice. That's funny. These are Brembo brakes, everyone. We got some expensive brakes on here. So these guys are gonna go right here, and we're covering them up. And then this one is gonna go like that, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and peel these off. And there we go. We got cool Tesla lettering with the nice little shiny. So this one was a little bit harder to install, guys. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I have to pre-install these. Yeah. So this is everything that you guys missed in the other one because I didn't know what I was doing, and now I can show you here. But we have to pre-install these. You don't want to put them too tight, but just tight enough so that they don't fall and you have some wiggle room. There we go. You want it to still have some wiggle room, maybe a little bit more here. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it on here. Let me bring this over here. So you see this area right here? That's where they're going to get locked into, right? So when you're putting this in, I'm doing it one-handed, by the way, guys, to kind of show y'all. You want that to kind of lock into there. Like this. And you put it in here through the back. Let me try my best to show y'all. But this is gonna go right here. It goes in here, and then you put the screw. It's just kind of hard to see and even harder to get the camera in there. So I'll show you the afters once it's done. Over here, I believe we did L5, also L4. Oh, so this one is actually L4. So I guess it depends, right? So like we have the hole on this side, so L4 will go here, and then it'll be able to match up relatively easy and simple. So on the other side, you have to put 5 on top, and on the left side, you put 4 on top. I would say, everyone, by the way, this is like an intermediate level install. So if you do not have any experience like with removing tires and working in this general area, lifting your car up and stuff like that, I would probably have somebody else install them, or maybe like stay away from an install like this in general. But I will say easy install, but definitely more in the intermediate side. You do have to have some level of expertise to be able to accomplish an install like this. All right, so That is tight, but not super tight. It's just good enough that I can then go in here and try to put this one in the bottom. And then what I'm gonna do differently here is, since I already know where it kind of goes, I'm just gonna be looking for it in the hole so I can find it and just try to place it in here and then start tightening it. I think that place was pretty okay. Yep. And you will have to screw for a good little while because it is slightly long. Oh yeah, once you know what you're doing, guys, way easier. The other one was a little bit hard because I had no idea what I was trying to do. Oops. And this one, I'm done. Just need to install, make sure this one is tightened. And there you go. It's on. Make sure everything is pretty well tight. And pretty well tight. Everything feels pretty good. And then the tire can go back on. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you install the back one. And there they go. Look at those, bro. They're so massive. All right. Looks pretty good, and I'm going to be putting the turbine ones on. All right, when she comes back, we'll show you the rest. Super sporty. The red calipers. Let's get it up close. You get to see the Tesla logo. Alright everyone, so those are going to be the EVBase brake caliper covers. If you guys are interested, there'll be a promo code down below that you guys can use for 20% off from EVBase to order some yourself. Again, if I'm being completely honest, level of installation, intermediate, definitely not beginner, but not hard at all either. Pretty easy, but you do have to have tools to be able to remove your tires, lift your car up, and know how to do all those things. Once the installation goes, it's pretty easy. Again, if you guys find my video a little bit difficult to understand, you can also check out Fit IT, I believe it was, and he did a really good job as well. But again, the calipers look really good. And I don't think you can really see this one's that much, but let's see here. Yeah, it's like tracking my face. There you go. Those are those. They look pretty cool. If you guys are interested, G20 Storm, get them yourself. I'll do an update, a TikTok short, if I have any issues with them. But as of right now, we did a little small test drive and they look pretty good. You don't hear them, which is good. Brakes good. So yeah, I'm gonna be installing the turbine covers this time around instead of the gold ones that it used to have. So let me get those out. I'll show you guys how they look like in case y'all haven't already seen them. And yeah. All right, so this was the end results. We ended up putting the turbine wheels. That's what they look like. And now we're gonna give it a wash. So you can barely see them in there, but when they move, you'll be able to see them a lot. And it kind of gives it a nice sporty look. I love it with the red and more red. That is my Model Y Rear wheel drive, guys. Again, if y'all are interested, EVBase, 20% off. Everything in the descriptions, I'll put it down below. Let me know if y'all are interested. See you guys in the next one. Peace.